Good morning to all of you. So today we will start with a new chapter, Fundamental Algebraic Concepts and Operations. So in this chapter you have already studied the addition and subtraction of two algebraic expressions. So we will start with multiplication of two algebraic expression. So here is our first question. So whenever you solve the multiplication of algebraic expressions, you need to know few concepts of exponents that you have studied in the previous chapters. So like this we have to multiply. So what we are going to do, 3 into 6xy square into ax, and it will be 3 into 6 is 18. Here is power of x, that is 1, and here is also one more power 1. Then it is y square into a. So finally what I will get? I will get 8x square y square a. Okay. So we will use the concepts of exponents that we have studied in the previous classes. Similarly this one, so it will be 3 upon 7 into 1 upon 2. I am keeping all the constants together, and it will be c x 1, here is power is 3, so plus 3 we will do, and there is no power of x. Now we will move to y square, one power of y is here, that is 2, and here z 1, this is one power, and this is 6. Okay, so we have added all the powers of x, y and z. Now let's solve it. 2 in 7 into 2 and 2 cancel, so we will get x to the power 4, y to the power 4, z to the power 7. Okay, in this manner you can solve these products of algebraic expression. And suppose if you got something like this, 823 x to the power 7, y to the power 8 into 23 x y square into 0. So our answer will be 0. Why? No need to solve these two, because we know that whenever we multiply the numbers together, even if there is a single 0, then our answer will also be 0. So this is how you can multiply these type of monomials. Okay, these are the monomials. You already knew monomials means an algebraic expression containing only one term. Then let's see few more questions. So remember few concepts that you have to use. First is you have to use the concepts of exponent that you have studied in the previous chapters, and as well as you should know whenever there is a 0 in the multiplication, then no need to solve any of the terms. Your answer will be 0 straight away. Now suppose I have a question like this. It says x to the power a plus b, x to the power b plus c, and x to the power c plus a. Okay, I have to multiply these three terms. Now we know that whenever the base is same, in that case exponents are added together like this, b plus c plus c plus a. So that will be x 2a, 2b and 2c, and if you wish to write, you can write it like this also, 2 into a plus b plus c. Then okay, suppose we have to multiply these terms and then we have to put the values of a, b and c. So first of all we will solve it. So let's put all the constants together like this. then it is a square, one more, then it is b square, then this is c. So if we simplify, we will get minus 16 upon 3 a cube b square c. Okay, then what is given to us? We have to find a is 1, b is minus 1 and c is equals to 2. So we will put the values. We will get minus 16 upon 3, 1 cube minus 1 square into 2. And 1 cube is 1, minus 1 square will be 1, because I have already told you when we are studying the exponents, negative number or even power result will always be equal to positive. So it is 1 to the power 2, that is 1. So I will get only minus 16 upon 3 into 2, that is minus 32 upon 3. Okay, so in this manner you can find the value of the product of the monomials, and afterwards if the value is asked and value of variables is given, you can put the values and you can get the answer. Okay, next that we will study okay, so we have studied multiplication of monomial into monomial. Next we will study multiplication of binomial, multiplication of a monomial by a binomial. Okay, multiplication of monomial by a binomial. Okay, so in this we will use the distributive property of multiplication. So that is, if a into b plus c or minus c is there, then we can write a into b plus minus a into c. Okay, this was the distributive property. So this property we will use to find the values, and we will use two types of methods, row method and column method. So whichever method you find suitable, you can use that method. So suppose if I have a question, we have to find the product of 2x into 3y plus 5z. Okay, so first what we can do, we can do it like this, 2x into 3y, and this is the plus sign, so this plus sign will be there, and 2x into 5z. So 2 into 3 is 6, x into y 10, x into z. Okay, just simply multiply the numbers together and variables together. Now suppose we have the fractional variables, fractional constants like this one, 3 upon 10, 5 upon 6 x square y plus 2 upon 9 x y square. Okay, so same procedure we will use, 3 upon 10 x into y, 5 upon 6 x square y plus 3 upon 10 xy into 2 upon 9 xy square. Now see, this is the product of again monomials. So how we are solving it? 3 into 2, 5 into 2, so it will be 1 upon 4 x 1 plus 2 y 1 plus 1 plus this we can solve 3 into 3, 2 into 5, so it will be 1 upon 15 x 1 plus 1 y 1 plus 2, so finally we will get x cube y square upon 4 plus x square y cube upon 15. Okay, so finally this will be our answer. So this is known as, this is the row method of multiplying the monomial by a binomial. So in the next question we will use the column method to solve it. Now, suppose in question number 2 we have to verify the result when x is 1 and y is 2. Now, what is the meaning of verification? Let me tell you. Let's take other question, then we will understood. So 7xy into x cube y square minus 2xy cube. Okay. Then what is the meaning of verification of the result when x equal to 1 and y equal to 2? So first what I am going to do, I am going to find the value of this expression as it is, in the manner it is written. So value will be how much? Seven into x is 1, y is 2, then 1 cube, 2 square, 1 into 2 cube. So it will be 14. It is 4 minus 16. So what I will get? 14 into minus 12. That is 1 minus 168. Okay. So this is our value without multiplying these terms together. Now we will do the multiplication. Okay, this is our first step. Then in the second step we will do the multiplication, and now I am using the column method, that is x cube y square minus 2xy, and I am writing here 7xy. Okay, now I am using the column method. So it will be 7 into minus 2 is minus 14, then x, this is 1, this is 1, 1 plus 1 will be 2, y is 3 plus 1, 4. Then 7 will multiply to it, so it will be 7 x to the power 4, y to the power 3. Okay, so this is my result. Now we will find the value by putting the values here. So 7 into 1 to the power 4, 2 to the power 3. Okay, so again we will find the value. 7 into 1 to the power 4, 2 to the power 3, 1 square, 2 to the power 4. So it will be 7 into 8 minus 14 into 16. So it is how much? 56 minus 224. So when we solve it, so this is minus 168. Here also I got minus 168. So hence verified. Okay, so in order to verify our multiplication at the given values, you first find the value of the given expression without any multiplication. Then you do the multiplication like I have done. So we got this expression. Then again we will find the value of this expression by putting the values here in place of x and y. So I got minus 168, hence my multiplication has been verified. Now then we have to simplify PQ into P minus Q plus P square into P square minus Q square. So you can write the results like PQ into P minus PQ into Q plus P square into P square minus P square into Q square. Okay, these terms I have taken in the bracket. So this will give you P square Q minus PQ square plus P to the power 4 minus P square Q square. So this will be our answer. Now suppose we have to multiply a binomial by a binomial. So in question number 5, what we have to do, find the product by column method. So suppose it is 3x minus 4 into 5x minus 6. So we have to use the column method. Now we will use a few other concepts that we have studied. That is, whenever we add or subtract the two algebraic expressions, in that case we can only add or subtract the like expressions. So first use the column method, 3x minus 4, 5x minus 6. So minus 6 into minus 4 will give you plus 24. Minus 6 into 3x will give you minus 18x. Then like we are putting 0 whenever we are multiplying the two numbers, that we will not do. We will simply keep on multiplying. So 5 into 4 will be 20x. And we have to write the like terms together, like I have written 20x, so x and x, so I have written together. Then 5 into 3 is 15x square, so I have to write it separately because there is no x square. Now we will simply add these, so it will be 15x square plus 20 minus 18 is 2x plus 24. Okay, so this is your multiplication using the column method. First you write the terms, then you multiply by this term to the whole expression, then by this term to the whole expression, and then write the like terms together. If you write the like terms together, then only you can add or subtract them. So this 24, there is nothing, so it is 24. Then 20 minus 18 is 2, and again 15x square is alone, so we will write it as it is. Okay, then in question number 6, let's discuss one of the part, like it is 2x plus 5y into minus 3x minus 8. Okay, so we have to multiply it. So again I will use the column method because it is most suitable. So 2x plus 5y minus 3x minus 8. So minus 40y, then minus 8 into 2, minus 16x. Now see, minus 3 into 5, it is minus 15, and I am writing it separately because this term contains xy. Then minus 3 into 2 is, again I have to write separately, minus 6x square. So if you want, you can write 0 here for your better understanding. So what it will give us, 6x square minus 16x minus 40y minus 15xy. Okay, so this will be our answer. Then let's see question number 6 already we are doing. So this is the second part. So if a question is like this, 2 upon 5, 7x square plus 8y square and 7x plus 8y. So what we are doing first we will multiply these two expressions. Again I am using the column method. 7x plus 8y. So 8 into 8 is 64y cube. Then 8 into 7 is 56 x square y. Now 7 into 8 is 56, and here it is x y square, so we have to write it separately like this, 56 x y square plus 0. And 7 into 7 is 49, so 49 x cube, we have to write it like this. So what we will get, 56 x y square plus 56 x square y, 64 y cube plus 49 x cube. Okay, now we will multiply this whole by 2 by 5. So when you multiply, you will get 112 upon 5 xy square, x square y upon 5 plus 128 y cube upon 5 plus 98 x cube upon 5. Okay, so this is our final answer. Then find the product and verify the result. Okay, verify the result we have just done in the previous exercise, how we are verifying the result. In the same manner, we will verify the results. In question number 8, suppose when x is equals to 2, 5 into 7x plus 3x square, 6x square minus x. So you find the value here, first value 5 into 7 into 2 plus 3 into 2 square, 6 into 2 square minus 2. 5 into 14 plus 12, 24 minus 2, 5 into 26 into 22. So it will be 2820. Okay, so this is the value. Now next what we will do, like what we have done in the previous type of questions, like we have done in the previous exercise. So we have multiplied. Similarly, we will do the multiplication here. So 7x plus 3x square into 6x square minus x. So it is minus 3x cube minus 7x square. 6 into 3, 18x to the power 4. 6 into 7 will be how much? 42x cube. Okay, so when we solve, we will get minus 7x square plus 39x cube plus 18x to the power 4. Then a 5 is there, so 5 into minus 7x square plus 5 into 39x cube plus 5 into 18x to the power 4. So it is minus 35x square plus 195x cube plus 90x to the power 4. Now again we will find the value at x equal to 2. So that will be how much? Minus 35, 2 square, 195, 2 cube plus 90 into 2 to the power 4. So it will be minus 140 plus 1560 plus 1440. So what we will get finally, we will get 0, 2, 4, 1 plus 1, 4, 4, 0. So 2860. Okay, so this is all, this value is also 2860. By mistake I have written 2820, and this is also 2860. So we can say hence we have verified the multiplication. Okay. Okay, then see the last question, question number 9. Again in this we have to find the product and verify the result for x equal to minus 1 and y equal to 3. So first what we are going to do, we are going to find the value of this expression, that is 18 into minus 1 into 3, then minus 1 to the power 4 minus 3 square upon 3, and it is again minus 1 to the power 3 upon 2 plus 3 cube upon 9. Okay, so it is minus 54 into, then we solve it, 1 upon 4 minus 1 power will cancel, so 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 3, then it is minus 1 upon 2 plus 3. Okay, so let's find the value, final value. What will be our answer? So final value will be minus 54 into minus 11 upon 4 into 5 upon 2. So it is 2 into 27. So that will give us my plus 1485 upon 4. Okay, so so our answer will be 1485 upon 4. Now this is our product I have found out by using the row method. So this is our final value. So now we will put the value in this. 9 upon 4 into x is minus 1 to the power 8, y is 3 plus minus 1 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 4 upon 2 minus 3 minus 1 to the power 4, 3 cube minus 2 upon 3 minus 1, 3 to the power 6. So minus 1 power is even, answer will be positive, so it is 27 upon 4. Then minus 1 power is odd, so answer will be minus 81 upon 2. Then again it will be positive, so our answer will be 81. Then plus 486 upon only 486. Okay, because 1 power of 3 will cancel out. Okay, so this I am writing it here. So it is 27 minus 162 minus 324 minus 1944 upon 1944 upon 4. Okay, so this will be our value. So when we solve, what we will get? 1485 upon 4. Okay, so hence our results have been verified. So hence proved. So this is how you can solve the questions related to product of monomial by binomial as well as product of binomial by binomial. Okay, so in the next video, this is the end of this exercise 11.4. In the next video we will see the multiplication of a trinomial by a monomial and trinomial by a binomial. Thank you.